Hi, I'm Tricia Green. I'm the Marketing Director for Fresh Ideas, and welcome to Live at 9 with Kanji Anthony.
Gateway Tire is sponsoring today's Live at 9 in honor of Breast Cancer Awareness Month and offering women 20% off every Tuesday in October at participating stores.
Good morning on this Tuesday, October 15th, and welcome to Live at 9, where Memphis comes alive, along with your top news weather with Max Claypool and trending topics in Coffee with Corey. Here is a look at our guest lineup today. Linda Phillips from the Shelby County Election Commission is joining us to break down everything you need to know about early voting. Also, Amazon Prime's The College Tour is taking over the University of Memphis and the Live at 9 studio. We have more cast members today. First-generation Office Director Jacki Rodriguez and first-gen student Gage Farris as their episode drops on Amazon Prime. Plus, why two groups are launching a new emergency fund to help local artists. Then, lifestyle expert Alexandra Nolan invited me to join her at Elmwood Cemetery to kick off a Spirits with the Spirits series. Watch as we whip up the perfect cocktail recipes while exploring the fascinating history of those laid to rest at the historic cemetery this spooky season. And if you've thrown a party in Memphis, you know about Buster's Liquors, but did you know they now have a butcher shop? We have the exclusive look inside Buster's Butcher, sharing the secrets to taking your next meal to another level. But first, be sure to record the show so you never miss an episode and connect with us online. Our website, liveat9.tv. That's also our handle on social media. Now topping our news here at 9, just days after asking all 9 board members of the Memphis Area Transit Authority to step down. The mayor of Memphis will introduce city leaders to his proposed replacements today. Mayor Young told the Daily Memphian that he made this decision to replace the bus systems board 2 weeks ago. The so-called hard reset stems from a third-party study of MATA operations. The mayor says it forced the city to look for efficiencies, and right now there are no plans to make immediate changes to leadership within the Transit Authority, just the board itself. Mayor Paul Young will present the list of 9 people he's nominating to the MATA board, but there's no word if or when they'll all receive council approval. The Memphis City Council Committee will also discuss a resolution that requests MATA submit its financials and budget information to the council each quarter. Meanwhile, the Memphis City Council is also set to accept some major funding from Amazon today. Amazon operates 8 facilities and employees more than 12,000 people across the Bluff City. They've teamed up with the city to develop ways to solve Memphis's juvenile crime problem. Amazon will present Memphis with $50,000 to create tech and recreation spaces in 4 local community centers. This money will also help to upgrade computer labs in underserved neighborhoods like Raleigh, Glenview, Orange Mound, and Westwood. The Centers for Disease Control and Other News is recommending every 6 months of age and older get the updated flu vaccine this year, and health officials in Tennessee and Shelby County want to make that easier to receive. Happening today, Shelby County Health Department will offer free seasonal flu shots at 3 locations in Memphis, and there you can see them on your screen. The campaign is part of a statewide Fight Flu TN vaccination event. You can drive up to the church parking lot on Goodlet north of Park Avenue or walk up to the Civic Center Plaza on North Main along with the health department's headquarters there on Jefferson Avenue. The flu vaccines are free and will be offered 10 in the morning to 2 p.m. today. Basketball fans are in for a treat later today, and it's all in the name of charity. The University of Memphis men's and women's basketball teams will hit the hard court for the first Hoops for St. Jude Tip-Off Classic tonight. The goal is to raise money and awareness for St. Jude Children's Research Hospital here in Memphis. University officials say it's the first of its kind event that will help kick off this year's college basketball season and make a difference in the lives of hundreds of thousands of children and their families. The preseason doubleheader will feature head coach Penny Hardaway leading his team against the University of North Carolina. They'll be followed by the Memphis women's basketball team and head coach Alex Simmons facing off with the reigning NCAA champion, the University of South Carolina. The four-team event begins at 6 o'clock tonight inside FedEx Forum. Tickets are on sale at Ticketmaster.com. And it's time now to head on over to weather expert Max Claypool with our first look at the forecast today. Good morning, Max.
Hey, Kanji. How are we feeling? You liking this cool weather?
Yes. Let's keep it like this, just all year.
Well, here's the good news: is we're going to keep it like this all week. It's not going to be until next weekend that this starts to break down a little bit. So here's a look at things on our Storm Tracker 3S. There are some clouds out there, some altocumulus clouds. That's what these are called. You see them right here, and kind of a pretty image here as we take a look at one of our new cameras at Whitten Road and I-40. Although we're going to see plenty of sunshine today, expecting partly cloudy skies, high temperatures climbing to the upper 60s, about 68 degrees. Overnight lows are going to be in the 40s, and then tomorrow we're going to be in the 60s for highs, which means that we're going to be in the 50s for a good portion of the day until we get there, and then we'll warm up to the mid-60s Thursday and eventually the 70s by the weekend and into early next week. Now, that's not just seasonably cool, that's actually below average. A big part of the country experiencing below average temperatures, really the entire eastern third, although you see some of this warmer air tries to creep down by the weekend. That's what's eventually coming in our direction, but it's just going to take a couple of days. And so during those couple of days, you can expect these really cool, crisp, dry conditions to persist. High pressure off to the west. That high pressure eventually builds off to the east. And that's when we see this pattern break down and those 70s return to the forecast this weekend.
All right, thank you so much, Max. Early voting for the federal, state, and general elections begins tomorrow for all of Shelby County. And to make sure that you are ready to head to the polls, we are chatting this morning with the Administrator of Elections, Linda Phillips, with the Shelby County Election Commission. Thank you for joining us this morning.
Thank you for having me.
Okay, so the first thing, how do we check our status?
Okay. Well, there's several ways you can do that. You can go to govotn.gov and that look yourself up, and that will tell you what address you're registered at. Now, if you've moved, don't panic.
Okay.
The easiest way to fix this is to go to early vote. Just pick any one of the 26 early voting locations and change your address at early voting.
Yeah, because you can see a real person, and it's just like, hello, and then you can just fill out your new address. Okay, so voter turnout is usually high during presidential elections. How can people avoid the long lines actually on election day? That early voting, is that?
Early voting is usually the way to go. Now, our first day of early voting, which is tomorrow, will be very heavy.
Okay.
So if you can wait a day or two, I'd recommend it. Saturdays are usually our slowest days. So
really?
Yeah, that's kind of counterintuitive.
That's weird.
But, and if you want to vote without usually any line whatsoever, go to our downtown office on Saturday.
Because there's no parking.
Well, there's plenty of parking on the weekend.
Parking on the weekend.
There's plenty of parking on the weekend, but the people that vote downtown work downtown, and they're not there on Saturday.
Boom. So. Okay, you just heard that was like the inside. That's the plug right over there. Okay, so can you walk us through the process if someone needs to request an absentee ballot, and who is eligible for an absentee ballot?
Well, you have to have a reason to request an absentee ballot, and some of the reasons are you'll be out of town. For example, you're a college student or you're a FedEx employee, and you're not in town during the entire early voting period and or on election day. You can vote by absentee. If you're over age 60, you can automatically vote. If you're disabled or ill, you can vote. If you're a transportation worker, if you're on the ballot, if you're an election worker, those are all reasons you can vote absentee.
Really? If
Yes.
you're on the ballot?
Yes.
Huh, because you're out campaigning?
I guess.
Yeah, who knows? Yeah, these are laws that happen. Okay, so what do we need to bring if we are going to vote early?
If you're going to vote early, all you need is a photo ID issued by the state of Tennessee or the federal government. And it doesn't have to be current, but it needs to have your picture and your name. It doesn't have to have your current address. We're just using it to verify that your identity. So picture and a name.
And that is also for November 5th. There's no difference, right?
Right, there's no difference. And you don't need that handy little card that we mail you when you register to vote. So if you can't find it, don't worry.
Okay.
And you don't need another one.
Oh, so it's over. Done. Throw it out, or just like, you know what, laminate it. Put Put it in a frame for history, posterity. Okay, so what would you say if someone's worried about election security in Shelby County?
We have incredibly secure elections in Shelby County. We actually obviously won the award for the second year in a row for being ranking #1 in election security in Tennessee. We have checks and balances. We have layers of security. Just all sorts of things that make our elections very, very safe and secure.
Okay, well, let's talk about, just the presidential shenanigans, because like this is a very unique presidential election where the former president believes that he won previously. And so now there are some concerns about just what people could encounter at the polls. What are you taking into account with regards to that?
Well, we are working with our local law enforcement agencies to make sure that we are secure at our polling places. We have security protocols in place, and our poll workers have been trained in some security measures. So we feel confident. And we also don't believe that Tennessee, because it's not a swing state, I mean, it's going to go solidly for Trump, and Shelby County is going to go solidly for Harris. So there's not, it's not the nonsense that we see other places.
Right, but I guess you think about it too because you want to make sure that the poll workers don't have agendas, and you want to just make sure that everything is secure and safe and that it's true.
Yeah, well, one of the biggest things we do to keep our election secure is that we have both parties represented at every polling location.
Yeah.
And that goes a long way because it would be hard to get a Democrat and a Republican to agree to throw an election.
Yeah, because, I mean, the state determines the party that's in charge of your election commission, and it's the supermajority for Republicans, but then we're in a blue area. So it's like this.
It doesn't matter where you are in Tennessee or who's in charge. The law says that there should be an equal number of both parties at every part of the polling place and part of the process.
All right, thanks for parsing this out so that people can really understand the nitty-gritty. Appreciate you, and gosh, good luck. It's just a lot all the time. All right, and you said looking at a possible runoff in Collierville, so
mathematically it's possible.
Mathematically. All right. Linda Phillips. Straight ahead, we're getting you ready for spooky season with some great deals and a special series with local lifestyle expert Alexandra Nolan. You won't want to miss our Spirits with the Spirits segment that's coming up on Live at 9. Halloween is right around the corner, and from the costumes to the candy, the receipts just keep piling up. So now is your chance to save with some great discounts. Karen Fursell is standing by with products to help you this spooky season at the best prices in this week's epic discounts from consumer resource bestreviews.com.
Hi, I'm Karen Fursell, and I'm back with bestreviews.com. Be sure to take out your phone and scan that QR code and unlock some great deals today. We are talking Halloween at home, and we're gonna start with the mini glue gun. This is by Surebonder. This is their mini glue gun. This is great for any DIY project you have for Halloween or beyond. But for Halloween, they have special glow-in-the-dark glue sticks, which are great for any art projects or really cool things that you wanna do for decor around the house. And then also for Halloween, we know candles are a really big deal, but they can be very unsafe. These are candles that are remote controlled, they're battery operated, which are really great, and they're gonna really add an ambience to your house. You're gonna get that really beautiful kind of amber glow. They have that flicker detail at the top, so they look very real. But again, for the kids, you're not gonna worry about them getting into the candles. You're not gonna worry about wax getting all over the house. These are perfect. And then finally, to really up the ante on your costume, this is by the Wig Company, and they have so many different, very realistic styles, shapes, colors of wigs that are completely going to take your costume to the next level. There's the blonde wig that you can maybe be Taylor Swift or Sabrina Carpenter, two costumes that are gonna be really hot this year. But again, if you really wanna just change your look for holidays or for Halloween, they have great brands. There's the Raquel Welch collection, which we know is really high quality. So you know that these wigs are not gonna be the cheap version that you're gonna find at your party store. Instead, these are beautifully done, and they're really gonna take your look to the next level. So let's take a look at all three products and review them again. Make sure to take out your phone and scan that QR code to unlock these great deals, and be ready to scan, shop, and save.
And Best Reviews is owned by our parent company, Nexstar. You can find more on the products and where to buy them on our website, liveat9.tv. Once you're there, just click on the Marketplace tab and then Epic Discounts. And it's time now to head back over to weather expert Max Claypool. A little cool in the air right now. He's tracking the temperatures for the week. Hey, Max.
Hey, Kanji. Yeah, we're tracking cooler temperatures for sure. Daytime highs in the 60s, overnight lows in the 40s. So here's a look at things right now. Just partly cloudy skies, some alto cumulus clouds up there. You can see those on our tower camera, but otherwise we're seeing some blue skies starting to appear on the horizon. Temperatures are in the 50s, still 58 in Memphis, so a cool start to the morning as expected. 55 in Blytheville, 51 in Dyersburg. Even cooler up to the north, Kansas City, St. Louis, Springfield, all in the low 50s or even the upper 40s. And that cool air is on the way to the Mid-South, and even cooler than the air that's here now. That'll drop our temperatures into the 30s overnight tonight, about 38 there in Wynne, Covington, Brownsville, Jackson, all in the upper 30s. Same with LaGrange, same with Dyersburg, Hernando, North Tunica, Marks, and Oxford, all sitting around 38 to 39 degrees. Here comes that cool air. That's behind these north winds that are working their way in and keeping things cool, keeping our high temperatures in the 60s this week, 68 degrees today, 61 tomorrow, which means that a good portion of the day tomorrow we're actually going to be in the 50s as we try to warm up to that high temperature, and then 61 by Thursday, 71 by Friday, and eventually we're going to be back around average with temperatures in the 70s. So here's a look at that. We are going to be below average, so it's not just seasonably cool. It's actually cooler than normal. This warmer air tries to work in by next weekend. That's because the pattern that's bringing the cool air is going to finally break down. As high pressure is off to our west right now, that high pressure is associated with warmer temperatures. And eventually, that high pressure is going to work its way off to the east, and as it does this weekend, our winds are going to flip out of the south, and we're going to start warming up again with highs in the 70s and eventually even the upper 70s. Before that, though, we have a chance of freeze and frost this week on the early mornings. This is Wednesday morning, definitely a chance of that. And then Thursday morning, also going to have a chance at a bit of a freeze with temperatures in the 30s. So something to be mindful of. Obviously, humidity is not going to be a factor with those cool daytime highs and cool overnight lows. Here's a look at your 7-day forecast. Highs in the 60s over the next 3 days. Overnight lows in the 30s and 40s. Extremely sunny over the next 7 to 10 days. No rain in the forecast. We have not picked up any rain so far month to date.
The following portion of Live at 9 is sponsored by Buster's Butchers. We are here with Josh Hammond, the visionary behind it all, a butcher shop.
Yes, hey, thank you for being here.
So we usually know you from Buster's Liquors. Tell me about the inspiration to have a butcher shop right next door in the old Subway.
Yes, well, we always thought this would be a great fit to what we're selling at the liquor store. You know, we've got wine and other beverages, and what goes best with that is food. So meat and cheese are some of our specialties here, and yes, we felt like that would be a great thing to offer.
All right, so if anyone's a Poplar in Highland, you just look for that black sign with the B with a red circle. We're going to go inside, right? Talk about what you have.
Yes, absolutely.
All right, get in here, everybody.
So, you know, we have our displays here full of cheeses and meats, steak products. We also have some prepared foods as well. And then you can see we have a number of sundries here that we carry.
And so there's like a grab and go. I love that part of it, so I can pretend that I made it.
Yes, absolutely. You know, Memphis in general is lacking a really full service butcher shop that can not only carry a selection of, you know, high-end meats and just specialty things, but even exotic meats. And so we felt that that was such a great need. So, you know, we built Buster's Butcher here in the process.
All right, Chef, this is so exciting. We're going to get into the meat of this. Thanks for letting us be here.
Love it. And the meat of it.
Yes, and so...
Welcome. Thanks for coming in.
Yeah, I mean, you have the guys back there cutting everything. It's fresh.
Yeah, super fresh. We get whole hogs every week. We get shipments 2 or 3 times a week of steaks and beef products. We have lamb, buffalo, elk, bison. There's so many things. Full range of poultry. We have rabbit, quail, duck, chickens, whole free range, whole chickens, chicken breasts. We have foie gras. That's something that you can't really get anywhere else in town. So
you want to walk me through the store and we just get a real look up? All right, let's see what you got.
This is our game and lamb area here. Today we have Australian Wagyu ribeye. We often have the Japanese A5 ribeye. We have elk, bison, lamb chops and lamb racks, lamb shanks.
These are huge pieces right here.
That's right, we cut everything to order. So when you walk into our shop, you won't see any pre-cut steaks or anything like that. So it's like ultimately fresh. This also, storing them like this also allows us to keep them longer, keep them fresher longer.
I think that's what I eat, the Saratoga. What is that?
Is the heart of the ribeye. So we're the only shop in town that breaks down whole ribeyes into the ribeye cap or the spinalis and the Saratoga, which is the heart of the ribeye. Lots of just ready to go take and bake options, as well as sandwiches that we make every single day.
And sandwiches,
fresh.
right? And then catering. So you can come in here, order a sandwich, or get your items to go, or you can do catering.
Absolutely. Yeah.
You even have some options for the pups.
Yes, absolutely. We have these pig ears, and we also have smoked beef feelers.
Wow.
For the dogs. Yeah, we buy in whole animals, so we try to use the entire thing.
Chef, I can't thank you enough for letting us come in here. You and Josh have been so hospitable, and everyone else is welcome.
The preceding portion of Live at 9 was paid for by Buster's Butcher.
we have like a The COVID pandemic revealed a great need within the artistic community when tragedy strikes or the entire world pretty much shuts down. Many locals who earned an income from their craft faced a tough situation back in 2020, but it does not always take a global pandemic to create an emergency. As we know, there are day-to-day things, right? And that's where a new artist emergency fund comes in, thanks to two Memphis organizations who are teaming up to give back. And to learn more about why, organizers say this new fund is very much needed for the Bluff City. We are live with the two Elizabeths, so don't get confused. Okay, please introduce yourselves and your organizations.
I'm Elizabeth Rouse, President and CEO of Arts Memphis.
And I'm Elizabeth K. Wine, founder and executive director of Music Export Memphis.
Okay, so whichever Elizabeth, why did you believe that this was so important to offer to locals?
So after funding together hundreds of artists during the pandemic and really learning, we knew a lot before pre-pandemic, but we really saw firsthand the data and the stories of how important it was that artists have a network of support to turn to when emergencies happen. And so we decided to take that program and make it a long-term fund that is available ongoing for artists in our community.
And what are the types of things you see with artists in need?
It's emergencies and things that would come up for any of us. It's just that our artists tend to be more vulnerable. They're less likely to have insurance. They're less likely
this kills
to have
me.
Savings. You know, one of the things that we saw during the emergency funding through COVID was just how little money, for example, for us, musicians are making per gig. It's just tough to save. It can be impossible. So it's medical emergencies, it's maybe gear getting stolen, but it's a lot of the things we all face. It's just that there's less of a safety net for them built in.
And why did Arts Memphis want to help out?
Well, our role as grant maker, we supported dozens of organizations for a long time. We also support all types of artists, and so we saw an opportunity to help raise some funds and start this fund within Arts Memphis that supports musicians and supports other types of artists. And so we're thrilled to partner with Music Export Memphis. We know that Memphis is a music town, and while we support all artists, it's been great to have a partner in helping our musicians.
And then talk about how Music Export Memphis is partnering specifically.
Yeah, so I mean, we're handling all of the emergency requests that come from musicians. And for us, you know, this makes a lot of sense because our mission is really about helping artists who live here get out and do what they do all over the world. And we know that when they face an emergency like this, they can't get on the road. They can't tour, make a living, build that sustainable career that we want them to have from right here in Memphis. So being able to provide that type of emergency support is key to getting them back out there.
Okay, and you say artists. Can you just explain what that term means? Just, because there are so many people who are artists in music.
So we have visual artists, we have dancers, we have filmmakers. In fact, we're partnering with Indie Memphis to help administer some of that funding. We have actors and all types of artists and all types of musicians too.
Absolutely. Yeah, I tend to use the word artist because it provides a larger creative framing for what our musicians do.
It's critical. I mean, you have to explain that. Okay, so there are two things here. How do people apply for the fund, and then how do people give to the fund? And is it through both? Like, so
Yes.
if you could each explain.
Sure. So information about both giving and applying can be found on artsmemphis.org and on Music Export Memphis's website. We have all kinds of info about the application process, but we know when artists are in crisis that we need to make it easy for them. And so the first step is really to contact Arts Memphis or Music Export Memphis, and then we will help walk in artists through the process.
Okay, is this something that is going to last, or is there an expiration date? And is there a goal that you're trying to reach of how much?
Sure.
We're determined that it's going to last. Yeah, but we certainly need folks' help to make sure that that's possible.
Mm-hmm. So we're starting out with about $150,000 in fundraising every day, and so interested folks can contribute on artsmemphis.org or on Music Export Memphis's website.
All right, thanks for looking out for the artists, and we appreciate you coming in. The Elizabeths, everybody. Thank you both for working in the community and beyond. And there is a lot going on over on the campus of the University of Memphis, from the classroom to research labs and more. And now you can see what's happening from a different perspective. We're going to explain how Amazon Prime is involved coming up.
We're back on Live at 9. Now, here's Kanji.
Happening today, the world has a chance to see Memphis through a whole new lens. The College Tour Live at 9 takeover continues as season 12 drops today. The University of Memphis will be on full display through the Amazon Prime Video show. And to learn more, we are live with the U of M's Jacki Rodriguez and student Gage Farris. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, we have a College Tour takeover, so we're getting to meet the cast all week. All right, so Jacki, what do you hope folks take away watching the U of M on the College Tour and your role?
So I'm the director of the Office of First Generation Student Success. I was first generation student myself back in '99 at the U of M. So what I hope they take away from it is we have so many resources now available to our first generation students, like Gage. He works in our office as a peer mentor. We have the Career Closet. The University of Memphis is over 50% first generation. That's over 8,000 students.
Oh my goodness.
Absolutely.
You're the first person I've heard give a number to that.
Yeah.
All right, so Gage, tell me, okay, first of all, you heard about this. What was that whole process? What happened?
So basically they announced through our email that they would be doing some kind of TV show. At the president's dinner, I met one of the workers who was just kind of talking about it vaguely, wanting to get more students involved.
The Amazon people or?
One of the on-site university staff. And I just kind of talked to her a little bit, and then I was like, actually, that kind of sounds a little bit interesting. And then
that's you being recorded, right?
Yes,
Okay,
yes,
go
yes.
on.
And so basically, I just kind of talked to her, and then the next morning I was debating about sending in the application to do it, and then Jacki actually told me, just go ahead and send it in. And so I finished it. And, yeah.
What did you send?
It was a basic video just telling who I am, what's my major, a little bit about my backstory.
What's your backstory?
So I'm from Knoxville originally, but I was raised in Nashville, and now I go to school in Memphis. I've made my way across Tennessee.
Yeah.
But and then just kind of why I chose the University of Memphis. I make the joke that it was because the color blue, because blue's my favorite color.
And the blues, and the tiger blue.
Exactly.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so Jacki, what does this mean for the U of M that first gen students are getting that spotlight?
I think for a long time, first generation was seen kind of as it's deficit based, it's a derogatory piece. But we celebrate first generation, Gage and I and all of the students in our office. We want people to see first generation as a powerful thing. They're trailblazers, they're the first in their family to go to college, to graduate. Gage is a first scholar. That's our scholarship program at the University of Memphis. And it's open now. So if you're a first generation student, 2.5 GPA, we're looking for you.
And what is your first gen story? How did you say I'm going to go to college?
I went to Hohenwald, Tennessee, go Panthers, and University of Memphis was it was a beautiful place to me. It was diverse. I wanted to be a part of it. My mother told me, you need to go to college, and I went, and I loved every second of it.
All right, and so Gage, tell us about the experience of actually the filming, and then just what it's been like. And now there's going to be a blue carpet event.
So for filming, it was basically we did it all over one day for my particular segment, but throughout the week was the rest of filming. We had the camera crew that would show up, met with them real quick, and then we started filming immediately outside of the UC, which is what the photo earlier was of. And then they had their segments that they were filming, of course, throughout. But interviewing, they just asked me questions and then had me go off my script and recite that.
All right, and so you're a history major,
Yes.
and people got to see you actually in class. What are your dreams?
I hope to work for the government. Right now I'm applying for an internship for the DoD, and then I'm also looking into the National Park Service as well.
Department of Defense. All right, Gage. Everybody look for Gage. Thank you both so much for inspiring first-gen students. Appreciate you. thecollegetour.com. Go there. You can see the whole schedule, right? And it's just like streaming, right? You can just
Yes.
go look.
Yes.
Thank you both.
Thank you.
And don't go away. Alexandra Nolan, Spirits with the Spirits, coming up next. Welcome back to Live at 9 and part 1 of our special spooky season series, Spirits with the Spirits. Each week in October, lifestyle expert Alexandra Nolan and I will be taking you through the hauntingly beautiful Elmwood Cemetery as we share the stories of Memphians laid to rest in the historic place. And of course, we're mixing up some spine-tingling cocktails along the way. And today, Alex and I share the story of a daring adventurer from the 1920s known for her bold spirit. And we're mixing up a spooky cocktail. Listen in.
Yes, I'm so excited about this. We have an amazing story today.
Evelyn Estes is our spirit that we're speaking about.
Yes, and she is actually from the 1920s era, so, you know, we had to add a little fashion to it.
Our little flapper outfits.
Yes, and because this is Spirits with the Spirits, we are going to be making the Headless Horseman today.
Genius. And let me tell you why. It's because at age 21, Evelyn decided she had to live out her dream of going to the Pacific Coast. So she hopped on her horse with her dog and rode all the way from Memphis to the Pacific Coast.
She's buried right here in Elmwood. Well, in honor, we are making this Headless Horseman, and in this drink we have grenadine, we have lime, we have pineapple juice, and it wouldn't be a spirit without the spirit, so this is a rum-based cocktail.
All right, and here is to Evelyn Estes. And you know what? Let's throw Calamity Jane in there too.
So, are you ready to try?
Yes.
Let's do it. Headless Horseman's pretty tasty.
Pretty tasty.
Tune in for next Tuesday with another Spirits with the Spirits.
All right, we had so much fun out there. Elmwood Cemetery is open daily from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. with themed events and self-guided tours available year-round. You can explore Memphis's rich history anytime by visiting in person or checking out their online resources at elmwoodcemetery.org. Also, find that drink recipe for the Headless Horseman on our website, liveat9.tv. Well, straight ahead, why a snow-themed candle is being yanked off store shelves by one company. Plus, it's been more than 3 months since Redbox became a thing of the past. Oh my goodness, they're gone? Okay, but that may not be true for those DVD rental kiosks. Details on that and more coming up with Coffee with Corey.
It's time for Coffee with Corey, brewed in part by Kroger.
How was birthday with Mom?
We had so much fun. We did lunch, and then we went over to Beans and Leaves for some coffee afterwards for chit chat, girl time. We had such a great time.
Oh, I love it
She enjoyed it. Yeah.
much.
Yeah, good stuff, good stuff. Okay, so our first story is going to hit home for a lot of people, and here's the reason why. Okay, so back in July, one of the video rental companies filed for bankruptcy and promptly went out of business. Well, they also left something behind all over the country. So those big red box machines sat inside and outside of stores across the U.S. by thousands, and now the businesses that house those units are wondering what they're supposed to do with them, right? Those giant red kiosks. Well, that's because Redbox did not have the resources to reclaim the roughly 24,000 machines that weigh up to actually 900 pounds and, get this, contain more than 600 DVDs.
I want them all.
Right? So chains like Walgreens, Kroger, and Walmart are on the hook to disconnect and responsibly dispose of the machines. So according to Wall Street Journal, it won't be a cheap task either. They're reporting that it'll cost those retailers around $500 to remove each machine, and that's not counting the ones that are embedded in concrete. So I really feel like they could,
sell the DVDs.
Sell the DVDs, but also you can turn those into refrigerators. Like, you know how you have like Community 901 refrigerators here locally in Memphis. And so you could actually help out so many people by having that be like a food donation box, or fill them with books.
Oh yeah, like the book things.
Yeah,
like the
you can fill them with books, you can fill them with non-perishable items. Just depends on, the store policies and, all that type of stuff. But I think
get Corey on your team.
Let me help you.
Let Corey
I can totally help you properly reuse those machines for sure.
I love it.
But I mean, to think about it, oh my goodness. Okay. Moving on. So Live at 9 viewers are no stranger to the work of Memphis-based writer and director Craig Brewer. So, of course, from Hustle and Flow to Dolomite Is My Name to the sequel of Coming to America. Well, Brewer is heading back behind the camera for some Sweet Caroline action. The Commercial Appeal reports Brewer is now in production on Song Sung Blue. So the film centers around Neil Diamond, tribute singer, and is based on a 2008 documentary by the same name. So the documentary chronicled the true life tragic love story and show business saga of Mike and Claire Sardina. Well, they were both struggling musicians who basically found a cult following as tribute artists called Lightning and Thunder. How amazing, right? So Hugh Jackman will play Mike, who impersonated Neil Diamond, and Kate Hudson, how about that? Kate Hudson is set to play Claire, who specialized in portraying country legend Patsy Cline, while also performing songs by ABBA and Blondie. Of course, Jackman and Hudson are both singers, right? And Jackman even won a Tony for Best Actor in a Musical back in 2004. So I know we're kind of all new to Kate Hudson singing.
Oh,
remember the whole thing?
All in.
We're all in on Kate Hudson, but Hugh Jackman, of course. I mean, Wolverine, right? I mean, it's just going to be really cool.
Yeah, and he's
just
on Broadway. Is
Brewer.
He an EGOT yet?
Possibly.
Yeah, but I love that Craig Brewer is going in this space.
He's the coolest cat in town.
Yeah,
I
really.
mean, come on, he's
really.
just
and he loves Memphis, and so I just love that. So it's just, this is all around, and I can't wait because Kate Hudson has the most beautiful voice. So
I'm looking forward to
we're gonna get to hear her
in one of his movies. Like, it's going to be the coolest thing ever. Okay, and finally, so this next story is rather interesting. Okay, so Bath and Body Works issued an apology after a new product raised some concerns when it was on sale recently. So the 3-wick candle was called Snowed In and appeared on their website for purchase, briefly, right? Because the company pulled it very quickly once the issue was brought to their attention. Well, at first glance, it should have been a snowflake cutout. Well, actually looked like the Ku Klux Klan hoods. Well, the internet and social media set their sights on the comment section and beyond, of course, letting Bath and Body Works know that that was not okay. The company spokesperson released a statement saying in part that they apologize for offending anyone and that the mistake was unintentional and they are working to fix it.
Oh my God, that does not look like a snowflake at all.
No, no, not at all. So at what point were you like, in the meeting and just like, no, this is going to be great. Like, snowed in. This is going to be a perfect candle for the holidays. Go ahead and get it out now for right before the holiday rush.
That's hilarious that
so
you honed in right on the. You're in the meeting, and that's
right. You're basically in the middle, like, this is going to be great, and they're just like put it to the public, and we're just like, no, it's not.
This is the artwork, and everybody's sitting around the table, right, looking at it, being like, oh, yeah, and then the name kind of like everything.
Like, really?
You're like, was it intentional? Was somebody like inside their head, like quietly, like, maybe someone was either mad at someone there, or maybe somebody had their own desires. So you want to know.
So we want to see how they fix it. We'll give you the new design once they release it on the internet.
Yes, it'll be interesting. All right. And we'll be right back. See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
Is a cool and crisp forecast for you. It feels a lot like fall. Here's a look at things on our Storm Tracker 3S. Winds are coming out of the northeast in general. These clouds that you see are altocumulus clouds, although not showing up everywhere. This is a live look from our Cotton Exchange camera. There's a look at the pyramid, the new Brooks Art Museum. There's the I-40 bridge, and really nice conditions out there. Temperatures in the 50s. And if you look upstream of Memphis, you can see a couple of these spots are cooler. Dyersburg, Blytheville, and those winds are coming from that direction. So that cooler air is moving into the Mid-South, moving down from places like St. Louis and Kansas City, which are going to drop our low temperatures into the 30s tonight in most places. Yeah, maybe 40s in a couple of spots, 41 in Memphis, 41 in Millington, but generally outside of the city, we should be in the 30s, 38 in Batesville, 38 in Oxford. So that cool air keeps spilling down over the next couple of days, and the whole week is going to be cool. It's going to be crisp. We're expecting high temperatures in the 60s for the most part. 68 today, 61 tomorrow, 66 on Thursday, and then we start that climb back up this weekend, reaching 75 by Sunday, and then eventually 78 by Monday. And for those of you wondering, this is below average, so this is not seasonably cool. It's actually cooler than we usually are for the season. Now, temperatures are going to start to warm up next weekend. Like we said, that upper air pattern that's bringing the cool air is going to break down. Higher pressure is going to slide in, and then we are going to we're going to warm up for the weekend.
All right, thank you, Max, and thank you for joining us for Live at 9. Coming up tomorrow on our show, the beloved Champion Pharmacy is expanding. The longtime Whitehaven apothecary has opened a new space, and they are showing us what is in store for this new part of town. We're going to show you a look inside. Also, get ready to be inspired as we hear from Crystal Coleman. That is the founder of the MIA Foundation. Also, Diane Young, senior pastor of the Healing Center Full Gospel Church. They're joining us because they are spreading hope to families who have lost children to tragedy. So we're going to talk about their program to help grieving loved ones. Plus, the college tour takeover continues here on Live at 9 as the cast of Amazon's hit show continues to take us behind the scenes of their feature. Plus, we have your pet of the week from Street Dog Foundation. So we'll see you tomorrow for all this. Your top news, weather with Max Claypool, and tomorrow's trending topics in Coffee with Corey. Also, email us your segment ideas to liveat9@wreg.com. Liveat9.tv is our website. Have a great day.
One content segment during Live at 9 was paid for by Buster's Butcher.